to my channel. So today, as you'll see from the title, I've got a gift guide for him. So this is just a gift guide for any boy or person in your life, you know, whether it be a boyfriend, dad, husband, fiance, friend, best friend, brother, brother-in-law, whoever. It's just for any type of guy in your life. And a gift guide for them. So it's got loads of ideas. I've just listed off a massive kind of brainstorm of ideas as a person in your life if they might like these gifts. I'm just such a big gift giver. Like, I love buying gifts. I know people say this, but I do. Like, I am the biggest gift giver. I absolutely love it. I put so much like thought and energy into finding like the perfect gift for people. I have like lists galore for each person in my life who I'm buying gifts for. So I really hope that this gift guide helps you if you're like struggling. And also with like Black Friday and other sales coming up, to like with Christmas coming up, I thought it'd be a good idea to do it now so you can get a few ideas and then obviously start preparing your present list for people and buying gifts. So yeah, I think you should find this useful. I really hope you do. I've got so many gift ideas to tell you about, so I'm just going to stop rambling and let's just get on into the video. I even tried to make it a bit more Christmassy and put on this Christmas jumper. If you're interested where this is from, I will link it in the description below. I even put on a red lip, which I think has kind of smudged, so let's not judge me for the red lip, okay? I tried to get into the spirit, tried to add the red lip on, but the red lip gives me anxiety because I know that it's dead obvious when it like smudges or it's a bit messy and I couldn't find a lip liner. So let's just appreciate the Christmassy effort, but don't judge for the execution. So starting off, the first gift idea I had, which I think is just the standard gift for kind of any guy in your life, is aftershave. Now I know people are going to think that's such an easy idea, but it's such a good idea for someone because, let's be honest, well, at least the guys in my life, they never go out and buy themselves aftershave. I always have to buy it for them. So I just think it's a really good idea. You know, my dad loves getting a nice bottle of aftershave. My boyfriend, like, he has quite a few, but like he uses them all the time, and I just think it's a really good gift. A bit like I like receiving perfume. Like, I never like go out and buy myself perfume. People like obviously purchase it for me as like gifts, and I appreciate that. I know one year when I bought Josh aftershave, I managed to get it from a website and it allowed me to like engrave the bottle, so I added like a bit more of a personal touch, a bit more sentimental to the actual gift of just buying him aftershave. I bought him obviously aftershave, but I had it engraved as well, which I think is a really nice idea. And I think with aftershave, especially in recent years, there's a lot more affordable alternatives as well. Obviously you can go for the standard brands, so like Calvin Klein, Dior, Sauvage, I think is like the main one, like Mont Blanc, I'm trying to think, like Paco Rabanne, like, so all the, you know, more bigger names, but obviously they are more expensive as well. But there are a lot more like cheaper alternatives, especially Zara. Like, do not sleep on Zara. Like, they have some really good aftershaves. Some of them are like dupes for the more expensive, but even just Zara in general, the aftershaves are so nice. Even like the female perfumes are really nice. Like, Josh has a couple of them and he loves them, and they come in loads of different sizes as well. So like we got him like a smaller one when we went on holiday, so you can get someone like a travel size one if they go on quite a few trips, so you don't have to like lug the whole bottle around, because obviously, you know, if you're like liquid restriction or like weight restriction. So I think it's really good to even just to get some like a travel size one. But Zara have such good perfumes, and they even have like sets where there's like 2 in there, but I really like them and they smell so nice and they last really well. Like, Zara, even their perfumes tend to last better than my expensive ones, so just FYI. But yeah, I think aftershave is just a really good gift idea for someone. And you can also, like, if you want to make it a bit more special than just buying like an aftershave, they do so many like gift sets. So like, I know Paco Rabanne do this quite a lot, where like they'll have like the aftershave, then they'll do like a little travel size one, and then they'll do like a body spray as well, and it's all like the same scent, and I really like that. I'll obviously link some down below as well, so you have like a few options. I know, I think it was last year or the year before, I got Josh like the million one, like the 1 million like set, where it came with like the aftershave, the travel size and the body spray. But yeah, I think that is a really good staple gift idea for the men in your life. Okay, so another staple for boys is boxers, or like underwear. I just think, again, boys just don't really buy them, or at least not the boys in my life really buy themselves their boxes, but they need them. I always buy Josh a new pair, like a new set every year, because I just think he needs them. And again, they don't buy them, and they are quite expensive. So like this year, like usually Josh is like a Calvin Klein kind of guy, which again I think is a nice gift to buy somebody, but now he's apparently, the Nike ones are really good, these new Nike super dry fit ones, I don't know what they're called, but he's now after them this year for Christmas. And again, I like them because again they have so many different colours, so even if, you know, the guy in your life has some, you know, black and grey and white pairs of Calvins, you could buy a new set that has like pinks, blues, greens, or like different waistbands. And I think it's just a staple gift, but it's also quite a good one, and they are quite expensive. They're like 30 odd quid, so you know, I hate buying underwear for myself sometimes. I'm just like, oh, I need it, but it's a chore. It's not like exciting to just buy like your basic underwear. So I think guys are a bit like that, where they don't really buy their own underwear. I probably, you know, wouldn't be buying like my dad or brother underwear, so this is maybe more of like a partner in your life. But I do think like boxes are a good set, and I feel like loads of mums buy their sons it as well. I know like growing up, like my mum definitely bought my brothers like underwear. I'm sure like Josh's mum had bought him underwear growing up as well. So for mums and partners out there, I think underwear is quite a good gift idea. Bit basic, but I do think it's a good gift idea, and it's funky. Get them some funky ones. I know I think it was a couple of years ago I got Josh some like Christmas themed ones. I don't know if he ever even wore them. But yeah, I think boxes is a really staple but really still good gift, and I think lads appreciate it because it's just one thing that they don't have to go out and buy themselves. And a similar thing to like boxes is socks. Now again, have definitely never seen really like the lads in my life buy themselves some socks, and maybe it's a bit more of like a stocking filler, but still socks I think are a good gift, especially like Nike socks. Like Josh always goes through his Nike socks every year. I always buy him new Nike socks, so like the white ones, because by the end of the year they're not crisp white anymore, and he needs crisp white socks. And so Nike socks or any type of socks I think are good. Even like some, like if they're more like a suit wearer for like work and things, get them. I know like lads like wacky socks under their suits, or like some like suit socks that go well with their like suit shoes. So yeah, like wacky socks or like suit socks if the guys in your life, you know, wear suits quite regular, or maybe there's like a wedding or something coming up and they need some nice suit socks. I think that's a good idea. Even fluffy socks, that's always on Josh's list now. When I first bought him fluffy socks, he was like, oh thanks, like he thought he'd never wear them, and now the boy lives in them. He loves his fluffy socks more than like a slipper. He's more of a fluffy sock guy. But yeah, so that's on his Christmas list this year, is more fluffy socks. But similar slippers I think is a good idea as well. Josh is adamant that he doesn't need slippers, but I still think he'll love slippers. Like my dad always wears slippers. He's a bit like me, as soon as we get home slippers go on. And again with slippers I think there could be definitely like a range of price in terms of slippers. You could just get them like a standard pair. I think the ones I got my dad were just from like Tesco or something, you know, really affordable. Primark had loads of slippers, or you know, if you want to splurge a bit more, then UGG. I will not sleep on UGG. Like UGG slippers are incredible. I have 2 pairs and I absolutely love them. I spoke them a bit more about in my gift guide for her, but UGG slippers, they do boys ones as well, and they're incredible. I just love UGG slippers. I want Josh to be into slippers so I can buy him some UGG slippers, because they're just incredible. Like that's the only thing that I'm like splurge on, like just do it, especially with like all the discounts around Christmas. I'm sure you'll find a deal on them, because I got mine on offer when I purchased mine, or like go to like the outlet. There's always, you know, discounts in the UGG shop at the outlets. But UGG slippers, if you're going to splurge on them for like a gift for the guy in your life, they're going to appreciate getting some like UGG slippers, because yeah, I love them. But yeah, slippers I think are a good gift as well as fluffy socks, and kind of stay on that cozy kind of vibe of gifts. A dressing gown, again I think, you know, you have to know if a person's gonna wear it. Like my dad, brothers and stuff, they don't really wear dressing gowns. I bought Josh one once, and because he really wanted one, and then he's never even actually really wore it. I think I ended up wearing it. So if the guy in your life is like a dressing gown kind of guy, or he wants a dressing gown, then obviously I think that'd be a good idea. But again, I don't think like every guy kind of wears a dressing gown. It's probably more like personal, but if they like one, then definitely a dressing gown I think is a good gift. It's also a bulky gift, which is good. And again, you can get them on a range of prices, so you know, just go to the supermarket or like Primark and stuff, and you can get so many nice dressing gowns. I think the one I bought Josh was from Dunelm and it was like about £20, but it was such a nice dressing gown. Or you can obviously splurge a bit more, like the White Company will have a dressing gown. I don't know if Ugg does dressing gowns, I'm not too sure. But again, you can splurge on them. But I think a dressing gown would be a really good gift if, you know, the person in your life does like a dressing gown. I even think my boss at work, I swear his kids bought him a dressing gown for his birthday. So guys do like dressing gowns. I think sometimes they might think, oh, they're a bit girly, but ask them, would you like a dressing gown? And I bet more of them will say yes than they care to admit. But I think a dressing gown's a really good gift. I love getting a dressing gown for Christmas. So the next kind of set of gifts I thought of is electronics. And I think like the lads in my life especially, they're just obsessed with electronics, anything electrical, or they're like gadgets, they love it. So first thing, going off like the gadget kind of vibe, I think like a charging stand would be really good. So I bought Josh one last year, so it charges his phone, his AirPods and his Apple Watch all on like one little thing, and like it's really compatible as well, so he takes it like when we go on holiday and stuff, so it saves having like loads of plugs and wires and stuff. But that was a really good gift. I just got it off Amazon. Also like a portable charger I think would be a good gift as well. You can get so many different ones. You can get like one that sits on like the back of your phone, or like one like to plug in. I've bought people portable chargers for gifts before. I got one for my birthday, and I think they're a really good gift, and again really affordable. Just go on Amazon, there's so many on there for charging stands and portable chargers, and you can find ones compatible to that person's phone. And like the compatible like charger that charge like the phone, the Apple Watch and the AirPods, I know that obviously not everyone has Apple products, so there are other ones that are compatible with other phones. So I know like there's some that are compatible with like a Garmin watch, so I know not everyone has like an Apple Watch, some people have more Garmin watches. So there are ones that are compatible with different like electronics. So just go onto Amazon and like type in kind of the type that you're looking for, and there'll definitely probably be some, but I'm sure there probably will be one that is compatible with like the gadgets that your person has in their life. But I just think that would be a really good idea. Similarly, I think a speaker is another kind of gadget. When I think it was like a couple of years ago, I bought Josh a speaker for inside the bathroom. That was just off Amazon. It wasn't that expensive, but it was like one that was waterproof. It had like a little silicone thing on the back and like stuck to the wall in the shower. So because he always blasts music in the shower, but he'd always take his phone in and stuff. So I bought him that, but it was also really good to take on holiday with us. He also has like a kind of a bigger speaker, but also maybe like if they have their own house or you live together or whatever, maybe buying the speakers that they can put in every room, like a sound system type thing. I'm not too sure, but you know, like where you can go like an Alexa doll, where you can go like, oh Alexa, play so and so by so and so, and it'll like play, but you can pick which like rooms to play it in. I think that would be a really, really good gift as well. And I know that definitely varies in price, but even just buying like like the Amazon Dot thing where you're like, Alexa do this, Alexa do that, I think that would be a good gift. Or I think Apple do speakers as well. I swear Apple do speakers, so if they are like quite a heavy like Apple person, then Apple speaker, I think that would be good. Do Beats do speakers? I don't know, maybe, potentially. Oh, those bulldog, are they bulldogs or like French bulldogs? There's those speakers and they're like shaped like a dog, and their eyes I think are the speakers. I'll try and link some down below what I'm on about, but they're really good. I think they're expensive, but that's a good idea if you want to splurge a bit. If the boy in your life is a reader, then I think a Kindle is a good idea. Save on like books and stuff. Josh has mentioned to buy me a Kindle before, but do be warned, if you buy a Kindle, there is like the subscription, and that's like £9 odd a month. So if you buy someone a Kindle and you don't want to pay for the subscription, make sure they'd actually want to buy this subscription as well, because it is quite expensive. You know, within a year you'd be spending like over £100 just on the subscription, so just bear that in mind. Another idea I had for like another gadget is AirTags. When me and Josh went to Bali a few months ago, we both bought AirTags for our suitcases, but I know like my sister has an AirTag on her keys. People put them on like their dogs or like their pets and things. What else can you put an AirTag on? I don't know, but like AirTags, they're so useful, and I think they're really affordable as well. I bought my dad an AirTag. And again, if you buy an AirTag, then another little gift you could buy is like a little holder for the AirTag. Me and Josh got some when we got them. When I got my dad one, I got him a holder for the AirTag as well. So I thought that was quite a good gift idea, because you can just buy them single, or you could buy like a 4-pack as well. So I thought they were quite affordable. And then if the guy in your life is a bit of a gamer, then there's so many options. I mean, top of the line for expensive, so splurging, is, you know, an Xbox or an actual PlayStation, or maybe like a computer if they're more like a computer gamer. Or obviously going a bit cheaper down the line, you can go more for like the accessories, so like a new controller. Like, do they use joysticks? I don't know. Or like buying them actual games, or maybe like buying them gift cards for like an Xbox gift card so they can buy like, I don't know, like FIFA points or something. What else gaming can they do? I don't really know, but like a gaming accessories. I thought that would be quite a good idea. Another idea would be like a Switch. I know that they're not as big of a rave. I know they were quite a big thing like back in lockdown. Like, I bought Josh a Switch and he doesn't even really use it that often anymore. But a Switch would be a good idea if that's something they're interested in. It's good for travelling. You can also, you know, play it together. And again, you can buy loads of games for that as well, loads of accessories for the Switch. Or maybe if they're more like into like a laptop gaming, like new laptop or like a new keyboard, or if they're into like streaming, or what's it called, Switch or Twitch or something, I don't know what it's called, but the like streaming thing, then maybe like buy them like a headset with like a microphone. Josh does that when he just talks to his friends when they're playing like FIFA or Fortnite or whatever it's called. So there's those little accessories that you could buy as well. Even just buy them any remote, I'm sure they'd be happy with. A Switch. Or another thing Josh mentioned to me once was buying a retro Game Boy. So that could be an idea. I saw a girl on TikTok do that actually a few weeks ago. So buying like a retro Game Boy and then buying all like the old games, which I think would be quite a cute gift from blast from the past. But I don't know how expensive they'd be, because it seems to be like when you're buying things back in the day, they used to only cost so amount, they seem to have like tripled in price because it's like retro, so it's harder to get. But that would be quite a good idea as well. And then another thing I thought of, still obviously on the electronic side, is like headphones or earphones. So you could obviously go for more the over the head headphones. So like obviously Apple have some that are very, very expensive, or you could go for more of the cheaper side. So me and Josh both have like Bose headphones, still over the head. I have some silver ones, here's some black ones, or like, I know Sony do some, Beats have some as well. So like headphones I think are a really good idea for a gift, even if like they don't really listen to that much music. I think they're really good for like traveling, or maybe they're more of like a headphones, like more in the ear ones. So most of my family have AirPods, but you know, like Beats do some, I think Sony might do some. There are quite a few other companies that do like more in the ear earphones. I obviously have AirPods, but I am kind of thinking as well on getting some like Beats ones, because I'm into my running at the minute. My AirPods seems to more fall out, not like completely, but like they'll like loosen and start falling out as I'm running. So I've seen the Beats ones that like go like behind your ears, so like they go in but then go like they hook behind, so it's a bit more sturdy. I think the Beats anyway. So maybe someone in your life might prefer them ones. There are so many different types as well. There are Beats ones that just like go in your ear but then they don't hang down like obviously the Apple ones do. So there's loads of different styles and price points, but I think that'd be a really good gift. My Apple AirPods, they were, you know, gifts, and it's just such a good gift to get as well, and they're expensive, so it's a big gift to get somebody, but I'm sure people would get their use out of them, especially with like how many years they last for and stuff. So I think that's a really good gift idea. And if you buy them like AirPods or something, I think another good little gift idea would be to buy them a case as well. So like even just on like Amazon, when I think Josh bought me mine a few years ago, he bought me like a little gift, like a little case with like this pink little silicone case. I had a little key ring on, so I just hook it to my keys, and that's a really good gift idea. And again, they're only like a few pounds and stuff. You can get even like some wacky ones on Etsy as well. So I thought that'd be quite a nice idea as a little wrap up. If the person you are buying for is more like an active person, so maybe like really into the gym or running, cycling, maybe football, so is a bit more of a sports person, then a good idea would be a massage gun. I actually got one a few years ago on like Black Friday sales, but I think it's a really good idea, massage gun, so pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, again, there's so many different price ranges, you can just shop around for them, and there are some affordable deals. I got a really good deal on the one I bought, and I know like my friend bought her fella massage gun, So I think it's a really good idea to buy someone if they are a bit more on the sportsy side and would benefit from a massage gun. And again, it's quite a bulky present, so I think that's always a good idea. It's always good when it looks like you've bought loads, even if you actually haven't, it's just all bulky presents. And staying on the same electronic theme, another idea I thought of was like camera, like the camera kind of stuff. So like a GoPro, a drone, an actual camera, and each of them have accessories as well. So like the GoPro, there's so many different types of accessories you could buy for a GoPro, you know, like the chesty, the, I don't know, the long sticky thing, or the short stick, or the floaty, you know, there's so many different like accessories you could buy for a GoPro. So that's a really good idea as well. Even if they've already got a GoPro, then just buy them some accessories for it. A camera, you could either buy them a camera, or you know, if they're already really into their photography, then you could maybe buy them like a new lens, or like a new camera bag would be a nice idea, or a drone. Again, they might already have a drone, so maybe buy them an accessory. I know like my brother-in-law has a drone, so one year I bought him like a landing mat for his drone. So there was like, so his drone didn't have to like land on the floor, it could land on like the mat. And again, that was just off Amazon, but it's a thoughtful gift because you know, you've took an interest in what that person does and you know what they like, and you've bought them like another little thing to go with like their hobby. So I think they're quite good ideas, especially if they've already got like the main thing, then buy them something to go with that. Like Josh loves his GoPro, and he's got quite a few accessories for that. So I thought they would be a good idea. And also potentially, like, I don't know if it's maybe a bit more of a girly present, but I think a disposable camera would be quite good as well, or what are they called? The Polaroid cameras. I think that would be quite a nice idea as well. But there's a stigma, I think, that they're a bit more girly, but I think they're really good gift ideas and so good for making memories as well, which I can't deny. I love making anything like memory wise. I really love sentimental stuff. So camera kind of vibes, GoPro, drone, any of that, I think a lad would. So if the lad in your life likes Lego, then Lego. I think that's such a good idea. And you don't actually have to be into Lego, but maybe like, even if they've never had Lego, I still think it's quite a good idea. It's like my mum bought him a Lego thing, and it was just, so he'd never sit and play with Lego, but my mum bought him like the Land Rover Lego set, so he built like the big Land Rover. And he's not like, you know, oh I love Lego, but he really enjoyed doing that, and it's something like now it's like on a shelf and he really likes it. Josh, I bought him this Lego set thing once, just like a big orange truck, and the boys never finished it. It's still half finished. But it is still an idea for some lads. I know like my brother-in-law, he really likes building like Lego. My nephews love it as well. And I think it's a really good idea. Josh keeps asking for more Lego, and I keep saying not until you actually finish that one that's been sat under your bed half finished for like a bloody year or something like that. But Lego is a really good gift. Again, definitely, you know, ranges in price points. You know, there are like cheaper sets, or there are some very expensive sets. But I think I like about the Lego like building sets is that like once you build it, you can still keep it and display it and stuff. So I think it's a really nice gift. Also keeps them a bit busy as well. But yeah, I think Lego is a good option, and I think a range of people like Lego, you know, all different types of people like Lego. So I think it's a really good set, and especially like if you can link it to something that they like. So like, you know, if they like Harry Potter, there's Harry Potter ones, or like Formula 1, then you can buy like cars, or like supercar ones. There's so many different types of Lego sets. I'm sure you could find one that they like. So I think that's a really good idea. Also, like if they like Marvel, like they do like the mask ones and things. So I think it's a really good idea to buy someone his Lego. Another idea that I thought of was like tickets. So like tickets to things. So if they've got like a favourite band or like artists, like so like concert tickets, or maybe if they're into the theatre, then theatre tickets, or like a comedy show. I think it's really good to have like something planned. So when you're like, you know, I've had theatre tickets and things like that for Christmas loads of times. So like when you're opening, you're like, oh my god, you've got something to look forward to, and you can add it in your calendar. And then even after like Christmas is over, you're a bit sad like, oh, Christmas is over, but at least you have something to look forward to. I think that's really good. So yeah, just have like a look around and see if there's anything, you know, any like comedy shows or concerts or whatever that you think your person would be interested in. Then book some tickets for that. Even like a football match, or you know, tennis, rugby, whatever the person you're buying for is interested in. I think that would be a really good idea. Also, potentially you could also book like a weekend away. Doesn't, you know, have to be abroad. It could be in the UK, or if you want to splurge, go abroad. Sometimes abroad's cheaper than the UK. But again, I think that would be quite nice to have something to look forward to as well. You can maybe like plan some like little activities. I think some people appreciate more like gifts that are like for making memories than just having like physical things. So if you say, you know, I've planned this like weekend away for us, you know, I've planned this and this, I think some people would really appreciate that a lot more than just like physical gifts. And again, that's something for you to both enjoy together. Or, you know, if you're maybe like if you've got parents that you don't know what to buy them, maybe buy them like a joint gift of going away somewhere. I think that would be a really nice gift to buy someone as well. Or if like maybe they're into the spa, then like a spa day or a spa weekend, that might be a good idea. Especially maybe if like they're a sporty person, and maybe like, I don't know, if they've got like any competitions or races coming up, then maybe like become like a spa break afterwards, like after that competition or whatever. That'd be quite a good idea. But yeah, anything like that's like an activity or something that's booked in the future for you to look forward to, I think that's a really good idea for a gift than just like buying them physical things. Because you could also like tell them in a really nice way. Obviously you could tell them like a card, or even like if it's a trip, maybe like get them a jigsaw. Like you can get them off like Etsy and stuff, where like you print a picture, like someone will print a picture onto a jigsaw, and then like you scrimble all the jigsaw up and go, oh, I'll put the jigsaw together, and it'll tell you like like what your present is, and you could be like, we're going to Paris, for example. I think that'd be a really nice gift, and it's also something fun to do. Also, if you're taking someone away, then another good gift idea would be like a suitcase, or like something travel wise, like maybe like a new backpack, or a new like mini suitcase, or like a big suitcase if they've already got like a mini suitcase, they don't have a big suitcase, or like a duffel bag, like hold all. I think again they're really good gift ideas. And again, you can go like as expensive or as cheap as you want. You can get just like a Nike backpack, or you know, a suitcase from like Primark, or you go more expensive, like if you really want to splurge, like Louis Vuitton, get them like a Louis Vuitton backpack, or duffel hold all, or like a suitcase. Or you know, more in the middle, like Rock Luggage is a really nice luggage set. Michael Kors do like backpacks and duffel bags, and they're really nice as well, and that really good quality. I really rave Michael Kors quality. So I think again they're really nice gifts to buy somebody. I know Josh needs a big suitcase because he always borrows his dad's. So yeah, I think like anything travel wise, even if you're not booking a trip, just as a gift in general, like a suitcase, duffel, backpack, I think that's a really good idea. Or just like another style bag as well. Some like maybe like a little crossbody bag. So there's loads of nice ones from like Zara for lads, or like a Nike one if they're more into that style. I think a bag is just a really good gift for someone. Or maybe the more like the person that likes a satchel. Like my dad really likes wearing like a big satchel when he's travelling, so that might be a good idea as well. But I think like a nice bag is a really good present to buy somebody. Even maybe like a walking backpack if they're into their like hikes and walking, that would be a good idea as well. Also, you can also buy a wallet or a card holder. Sometimes you get ones that match backpacks as well, so that's quite a good gift as well. If they use that. I know some people don't use them anymore because people more just rely on like Apple Wallet and stuff, but like IDs and things, you need to put them somewhere. So like a card holder would be quite a nice gift. Or you know, if your fellow in your life more prefers a wallet, then that would be a good gift as well. And again, you can go expensive as cheap as you want. There's so many affordable options, or you could, you know, splurge if you wanted to on like more of a designer item, you know. Again, my Kors is kind of that middle one, or you know, Louis Vuitton do loads of nice ones, for example. Or again, look on ASOS, there'll be tons on there. Like Tommy Hilfiger is more of an affordable brand, like Calvin Klein, things like that. Like there's so many options. But I think again that is a really nice gift, because again it's not something people really buy that much themselves, but again I think it's a really good gift to give somebody. And you can often get sets as well. I think I've seen them in like the outlet shops for like Michael Kors and stuff, where you can get like a wallet and a card holder set. Or another thing for traveling is you could get a nice like luggage tag. I've seen them in gift sets as well before, which again I think is really nice, especially if it comes in like a really nice box. That would be quite a good idea as well. So most people, not everyone, would also like new clothes, so I think that's a really good gift idea. And again, you do have to know that person's style to obviously know what type of clothes that they would like. But I think clothes is a really good gift idea. And I think lads are really easy to buy clothes for, because especially like, for example, say they like a t-shirt, for example, All Saints. If they've already know that they like the fit of All Saint tops, then just buy the same top in a different colour. Like, it's so easy, I think, being a guy. Represent, they do really nice tops as well. So say that the fella in your life already has like a Represent top, so you know that they like the fit of them, buy them another colour. There's so many colours on there, or like a different pattern or whatever. It's such an easy thing to buy. Or like a polo shirt would be nice, or a shirt. I've bought quite a few from like Ralph Lauren for like my dad in the past. Again, so if the person in your life would like polos or shirts, then I think that would be a really nice gift. If they are more of a suit wearer, then a tie would be a nice gift as well, or like maybe like a tie and like pocket, like hanky thing set. That would be quite good. But yeah, I think new clothes are a really good one. Maybe if you've got like too many clothes in terms of tops, then a coat. I don't know if it's just like my dad and boyfriend and stuff, but like my dad only has, I think, like 2 coats. He's like, I've got 2 coats, I don't need another one. Or like Josh, he basically just lives in his North Face coat, and he's like, well, I've got this, so why do I need another coat? And I'm like, you can have other coats, you can have a different colour. Like the one he has is just a black one. I'm like, get a green one, you like the green ones, or get the blue one. Like, get other coats. Like, if I just had one coat, then it wouldn't go with everything. Like, I know it does go with things, but like, I want options. Like, sometimes I don't want to wear a puffer coat, sometimes I want to wear a long line coat, or sometimes I want to wear like, I don't know, a bomber jacket or something. Like, have options. So I think lads like to have only like 1 or 2 coats, but buy them another one. I'm sure they'll get the use out of it. I think sometimes they're just more practical than us girls, but another coat I think is a really good idea. It's also a bulky present, and again, you can buy, like, depending on the price, like Zara, I was in there the other day with Josh, and they have such nice coats in there, and again, more on the affordable side. Like, they are like £70 or so plus, but when I tell you, Zara quality is incredible. I said this in my last Zara haul, like, Zara coats are such good quality. Like, my Zara coat is better than my North Face coat. Like, I love Zara puffer coats, I think they're such good quality. Or if you want to splurge a bit, then like a North Face coat, they seem to go down a big hit with everybody. Or maybe like if you support the brand like Canada Goose, or you know, like Montclair or something. There's so many options, but I think a coat is a really good gift, and again, it'll last for years. I'm sure they'll get their wear out of it, especially if you live in a cold country like England, especially if it rains a lot. So I think a coat's a really good gift. Also, it's a big bulky present, so it's a good present to have. And I think a coat, who doesn't like receiving a new coat? I love it. So I think that's a good idea. Also for clothes, trousers. So, you know, if they prefer like maybe cargos or joggers, maybe jeans, then I think that would be quite a nice set. For like jeans, like a new pair of Levi's, like they're quite expensive, but it's like a nice gift to receive. Or joggers, there's so many joggers out there, like Nikes, Adidas, maybe splurge, go for like Palm Angels or Essentials or something. So I think most people would really appreciate joggers. I know my brother always gets like joggers for birthdays and Christmases and stuff, so again, that's a really good idea. Or even like a jogger set, so like a jogger and a matching jumper, or joggers and a matching jacket, that'd be really good. Or again, cargos, they always go down a hit. I think lads look incredible in cargos as well. I always tell Josh he should get more cargos. But yeah, again, you kind of have to know the person's style to know what they like, but I think again, that always goes down a winner. Another thing is like hoodies or sweatshirts, or like 3/4 zips or something, I think would be a good gift. So like hoodies, so many good ones. Essentials, I love the quality of Essential hoodies. Represent obviously have loads of hoodies. All Saints have really nice hoodies, and they also obviously all those brands do like sweatshirts as well, but like Zara does really affordable ones. Superdry, if they're into that brand as well. So there's so many options out there. Obviously just find the brand that they like and just go for that. Like, have a decide what brand the guy likes. Like Josh likes All Saints, Represent, Essentials, so I tend to just like go on their website, see what's new in there, what doesn't he have, and what do I think he'd like. And I think it's a really good idea. Like, I know that type of brands like my dad wears, what my brother wears, so I think there's so many options. Just kind of figure out what brands they like and just have like a bit of a browse. But I think joggers, jumpers, sweatshirts, they never go down amiss. I think everyone would love receiving like a new like nice cozy like hoodie or something. So yeah, I think that's a really good gift idea as well. Another potentially kind of on the same thing is shoes. I think shoes are such a good gift for people. So again, it's a bulky present. Trainers, what guy doesn't want another pair of trainers? I mean, I want another pair of trainers. So trainers I think are just a staple gift. So many different types. Obviously just find kind of like the shoes that they like, or just ask them for any trainers you want. So like there's New Balance, Nikes, you know, Jordans or Dunks. I'm trying to think of other shoe brands. Like just Adidas ones, even if like maybe they like football, some football boots, or if they're into like running or the gym, like gym trainers, running trainers. Any type of like shoe I think is a really good idea as well, or like maybe they're more of like a boot wearer, so like some nice boots, or maybe like hiking boots, or are they more of like, do they wear more suits, so do they need some new suit shoes? So many options. Even maybe like they need some wellies if for like walking the dog or something. So some shoes I think are a really good gift. Maybe they need some like more going out trainers or going out shoes. So I think shoes are a really good gift to give. Again, range on price, but I think it's a good gift to get someone, again, and it's a bulky gift. And I just love receiving some new trainers as well, especially like maybe you could wear them on Christmas, or like New Year's Eve's coming up, so maybe they could wear them for that. So I think that's a really good gift idea. Same with clothes. Like I love putting on new clothes that I've just received in the morning for like the rest of the day on Christmas Day, like everyone going upstairs getting into like their new clothes. Like it's exciting and it's fun, so I think that's a really good gift idea as well. Kind of on the same vibe is accessories as well. So not everyone's cup of tea, but some people like jewellery. So Josh wears jewellery, so like maybe it's like a necklace or some rings. If they have the ears pierced, maybe ear piercing or like a nose piercing or something. Obviously just dependent on the person. I know not everyone likes them, but some people might. I know like I've got Josh some rings before, so I bought him like a Gucci ring one year. Obviously some lads might wear bracelets as well, or like necklaces. Josh likes the Vivienne Westwood necklaces, or like I know some people wear like the dog tag necklaces. I think they're quite nice because you could personalise them as well, make them a bit more sentimental gift. Obviously I mentioned previously like electronic watches, but like just normal, not like smart watches, just like a normal watch would be a really good gift as well. I've bought my dad watches in the past, and again I think watches are a good gift because you get them engraved. I got my dad a wooden watch one year, and I got that engraved, and he loved that watch. He wore it constantly, but again I think it was more like the personal touch I added by adding like that engraving. I just think anything like where you could add a personal touch just makes a gift that much more special to the person that you're giving it to and who's opening it. So I think accessories is a really good gift idea. Again, earrings, you'd get them some nice earrings. I bought Josh an earring once, which he really liked. So yeah, it just depends on the person. Again, Josh wouldn't appreciate if I just bought him a bracelet, but some people might like a bracelet and not like rings. Another accessory is hats. So you know, if the guy in your life wears like beanie hats, then that's a really good option. So you could get like a Nike hat, or you could go a bit more bougie, maybe they get like a Moncler or a Canada Goose hat, or I don't know, a Prada hat. So there's definitely like ranges that you could go for with the hats, like a New Balance hat, they're nice. Or if they're not more like a beanie hat, maybe like a cap. And there's loads of different styles of caps. I know Josh really likes like the D squared hats, whereas I prefer like the new era hat, like caps. So that's a really good idea. Or like if they're into like exercising, then maybe like a hat that they can exercise in, because I don't exercise in my new era hat, but I know Josh has like a hat that he runs in, so that'd be a good idea as well. Or if they are into more outdoor sports, then maybe get like ones that they could wear for that. I know some people wear just like a headband round to like warm their ears and things. Maybe if they do like that coziness, then if they like wear a scarf, then buy them a scarf. Josh isn't really a scarf wearer, nor is like my dad or brothers, but the person in your life might be a scarf wearer, so a nice scarf would be good. If they wear gloves, then gloves would be a good option as well. You can even get them maybe like some faux leather gloves, make them a bit more bougie. They look really nice for like suits, for example. So obviously more dependent on the person, but I think buying them some type of accessory again is a really nice gift. Also as well, which I don't know if every lad likes, but I know Josh does, is like scenty stuff. So I always buy Josh some new candles for Christmas and his birthdays and things, just because he actually really likes it, especially like if he's cleaned his like room and stuff, or you know, he's had a deep clean or whatever. He likes just like lighting them, especially more in like the winter months. So again, I think that's a really good gift idea. And again, you don't have to go expensive. You can just like get some from the supermarkets and they're really good. Or you can get more like a Yankee Candle, or if you want to be a bit more expensive, then like the White Company, and things like that. Or like diffusers. I bought Josh like one of those electronic diffusers that you put the essential oils in a few years ago, and he loves that as well. So maybe if they've got one of them, just buy them some new oils for their like diffuser. I think again that's a really good idea for somebody. Everyone loves a nice scent. So yeah, I think that's quite good, like candles, room diffusers, if the person you're buying it for is interested in that stuff. I think if I gave my dad a candle, he'd be like, thanks, but I don't use candles. Whereas Josh, I know, really likes candles. So yeah, if the person likes candles, diffusers, something like that, I definitely recommend it. Or if they like candles, maybe buy them like a room diffuser or like an essential oil diffuser, see if they're interested in those. I remember I got Josh one because we were at his nan's and she had one and he really liked it, so that's why I bought him one. But yeah, I think they're really good gift ideas. I'm really sorry if it's got dead dark as well. One thing I hate about winter is that it can be like 3 PM and it's pretty much pitch black outside. So I'm sorry if the lighting's suddenly gone really dark as well. But I'm trying to fly through all these because I'm conscious that I do talk a lot and there are like quite a lot of ideas, so I don't want the video to drag on too much. So moving on, I thought any gifts relating to their, like the person you're buying for's hobbies is a really good idea. So for example, my dad, he's really into running, so you know, new running clothes, running trainers, like maybe like running gels if that's like more long distance running, an armband, like a phone armband, or like an exercise strap for like their watch. They're all really good ideas if they're into like exercising. Same for like the gym as well, you know, new gym clothes, gym trainers, any gym accessories you want, maybe like some hand guards or things like that. I think that's a really good idea. Or like maybe even like protein powder, or like what's it called, like creatine, like that pre-drink, or maybe like some vitamins, things like that that's kind of linked to their hobby. I think that's a really good idea as well. Or for example, like hiking might be their hobby, so maybe like some hiking boots or like the sticks that they use, and that could be a good idea for them. Or like maybe like a new hiking backpack, or like maybe if they're into camping, maybe like a tent, or like a camping accessory like a camping stove, or I don't know, a new pan to go camping with, or just something like that if that's like their hobby. Or another one I thought of was maybe like if they're into golf, then maybe some golf clubs, or some like golf club covers, or a golf bag, or like new teeth things. I'm not really into golf, so I don't really know, but anything like golfy related, like maybe like a new glove. I know some of them wear gloves, or like a new golf top or something. Just anything hobby related. Chess, new chessboard. Is there any others, like poker? If they're into poker, then maybe like a new poker set. Or like if they're a game, and then I did mention earlier some like gaming ideas that you could get for someone if that's their hobby. Or maybe they play an instrument, then maybe like a new guitar or a new keyboard, or maybe a guitar strap or some guitar picks. Make it a bit personalised guitar picks. Anything to do with something they're interested in, then I think is a really good idea. Or like if they're into cycling or BMXing or scootering, then you know, a new helmet. No, they're not the camera over there. A new like helmet, or a new bike, a new scooter, rollerblades, I don't know. Anything that's hobby related I think is a really good idea. Even if it's just something small, like buying them some gels to have whilst they're running, or like electrolyte tablets for after they've finished exercising. I just think it's good because you know, you're noting their interest and you're giving them something towards something they're obviously passionate about because it's their hobby. So I think that's a really good gift idea. I'm going to get my dad something for Christmas because he's really into his running now, and I know he'll appreciate that. It doesn't even have to be like hobbies like that though, even just like their interests. So for example, if they support like a sports team, you know, football or rugby or something, buy them like a sports top. Or like, for example, like my dad is into the NFL, so I bought him like an NFL top for his birthday, but he's really into Formula 1, so I could get him like some Formula 1 memorabilia. Or like my sister-in-law, like she loves the NFL as well, and I know she's got like 2 beanies, a jumper, t-shirts, an actual NFL ball. Like she's got loads of things that's like kind of caters around her interest being the NFL. So if they're into any of that stuff, then there's so many things you can get. Even just like, it doesn't have to be clothes, but like a water bottle that, you know, for example, if you're into Liverpool Football Club, like a Liverpool Football Club water bottle, or hot water bottle, or a teddy, or a calendar, for example. Like I always buy my dad every year a calendar, that he sticks on the cupboard, like in the inside door of the cupboard. So a calendar would be a good one. So every year I kind of just buy him a different theme, so something he's interested in. So like last year I bought him Land Rovers because my dad builds Land Rovers as his hobby. But like I think the year before I bought him like a Liverpool Football Club one because that's the team he supports. So just something that shows an interest in their sport. Also on like the calendar vibe, if they work in an office, they might like a desk calendar. I really like desk calendars. Or if they want to be a bit more like organised, maybe like a diary planner type thing, or like pays to do like a to-do list on or something. Just anything that shows that you're taking an interest in their likes. Also maybe if they're into cooking, then get them a new cookbook, or if they don't have any, get them a cookbook. Or maybe they're into baking, buy them some like baking accessories. So I don't know, like a new cake tin or something like that. Just take an interest in what they're interested in, and I think that's a really nice present. No matter how much you spend, I think it's more the thought that you've put into getting them something that you know they're interested in, which means more than the actual thing that you buy. So yeah, I think regardless of price, I think anything they're interested in hobby wise or interest wise is a really good gift. Another gift I thought of was alcohol. Again, has to be over 18, but again, it's if they're interested in alcohol. Obviously not everyone's interested in alcohol, but alcohol would be a good gift. So for example, if they're into like whiskey, then maybe get them like a really nice whiskey or vodka or something like that. Maybe some like a bottle of whiskey, but then get them like really nice like whiskey tumbler glasses things. You could get them some personalised ones, that might be really nice, and I think that's a really nice gift to get them like a nice box of like 4 whiskey glasses and a nice bottle of whiskey, and I bet they'll probably use it even on Christmas Day or like New Year's Days in a few days after it. New Year's Eve, sorry, is in a few days after Christmas Day, so they'd probably use them then. And again, I think that's a really nice gift. It's, you know, you're not just buying them a bottle of alcohol, but you're also buying them something. If they're into like gin or wine, maybe get them a bottle of that, and maybe get them some glasses as well. That might be quite nice. Or even get them like a hip flask. I don't know how often people use hip flasks, but hip flask might be a nice option. You could also get like a personalised one, maybe make it a bit more sentimental. Oh, another idea as well, if they like suits, because I thought, when would people use a hip flask? Oh, maybe they'd use it for like a wedding or something. But like a suit, if they like suits, then like cufflinks, that'd be quite a nice idea as well. But yeah, I think anything like alcohol related would be quite nice. They also do like those like alcohol sets near like Christmas time, so I knew they do like a Jack Daniels one, or like the alcohol sets that got like loads of minis in. That might be quite nice. Or like if they're into like beer, get them like a big beer glass. I got my dad one of them once. I remember when I went to Ireland, it was like the month before Christmas, so I bought him like a big tumbler like beer glass, and gave him that for Christmas as one of his presents. So again, alcohol, like good gift, but also like an accessory with the alcohol as well would be really nice. And if they're not into alcohol, then another idea would be like a flask. So you know, like a Stanley flask, or like a Chili's flask, or you know, an unbranded one like a Primark or a Tesco, you know, like a cold drinking flask to try to get them to drink more. That would be good. Or if they're into hot drinks, then maybe like a thermal, you know, travel flask, that might be really good as well, like a thermos one or something. I think they're really nice little wrap-up gifts as well, and I'm sure they'd get plenty of use out of them. Also, if you're getting like a hot drink flask, then maybe get them something to put in it. It's like hot chocolate, like get them some like hot chocolate balls that melt, or like some, if they're really into tea, get them a box of tea bags, like they'll appreciate it. Or like if they're into coffee, then maybe some like coffee pods so they can make a coffee in the thermos glass or something, if it's just like stir coffee. Oh, that would be a good gift idea as well, like a coffee machine. If they're really into coffee, get them a coffee machine, or like a frother, or like that hotel's chocolate like hot chocolate milk thing as well. That, I don't remember what it is, but I know it's something by Hotel Chocolat, and it's like a something to do with hot chocolate, and that would be a really good gift as well. But like a flask or something, that's an affordable present, but it's also really nice like wrap up. It's on my Christmas list this year. I really want a Stanley flask, but I know like Josh, for example, he's got like flasks that he puts hot chocolate in for work and things, so that's quite a nice gift idea as well. Another one I thought of would be like gift cards, and I know not really many people like giving gift cards, but I do think it's a good gift, especially if you're struggling, or even if you've bought loads of things for somebody but you just want that extra gift. I think a gift card's a really nice idea. Obviously you could buy like a clothing gift card for like a shop they specifically want, or just like a more general one, like a Selfridges one, or you could buy them like a cinema gift card so then they can go out and do something. Like you can get restaurant gift cards, you can get gaming gift cards, which I mentioned earlier. So I know like I've bought Josh Xbox gift cards for, and you can obviously go online and buy things with the Xbox on his Xbox, you know, games or like FIFA points or something like that. I think gift cards are good because it gives them a present to do after Christmas as well, especially if it's like an experience gift card, because you can even get like Ticketmaster gift cards. I've got one of them before, so that was really good. So I put it towards, like, I saved it, and then when there was a concert coming out that I really wanted to go to, I bought like tickets to go to like a concert, and I used the gift card, and that's a really nice idea. And there's also those boxes, I can't remember what they like, experience, like you can buy like an experience, and it's like a box thing, it's like an experience box, I can't think what it's called, but like you can just buy one of them and they can book an experience using like that box thing that you bought them. So that's a really good gift idea as well. Gives them something to do after Christmas, something to look forward to. Like, it's always fun spending like your Christmas money, for example. If you get money or like gift cards, it's fun to spend. So I think gift cards are a good option. I know people see it a bit as a cop out, but I also think it's really good. Like, I'd rather give someone a gift card and know that they're going to buy something that they want than we think that they're going to want it and they'll be like, oh yeah, I love it, just to not hurt my feelings, but in reality it's probably never going to be used or worn, for example. So I think gift cards are a good gift regardless of what people say. Another idea I thought of, which I probably should have included in like my electronics kind of section of the video, was a mini fridge. Now, like, if your guy maybe has like in his room, he does loads of gaming in his room, or if he maybe has his own place and has like a games room, or like a room that he like games in, if he's like a gamer guy, like a mini fridge would be quite a good idea. Or if you have like a home office, you know, they just don't seem to leave the room when they're like mid-streaming or into their, I don't know, long fortnight session, or I don't know, then a mini fridge would be quite a good idea. Josh has mentioned this to me before, you know, so you can just stock it up, but also like buy them, like, for example, like a box of kind of Cokes to like fill up the mini fridge with, or like some of their favourite snacks. I think again, like, that'd be quite a good gift, because you've got like the big like gift of the mini fridge, but then you've bought additional wrap-ups being like the stuff to fill the fridge with. So I think that's a really good idea as well. And then my final gift idea, you're probably glad that I'm coming to the end of the video, was a bear brick. And they are quite expensive, but you can get like kind of dupes. I know like HomeSense sell quite a few, but like a bear brick, Josh always goes on about bear brick. I think if I gave my dad one, he'd be like, what the hell is this? But I think a bear brick is quite a nice gift. Obviously they can be quite expensive, but there are like ones of like different sizes, they range in prices. But I think it's a gift that a guy would probably really like, is a bear brick. And yeah, I think that is the rest of the list. I probably could go on and speak even more about gifts. I could just think of gifts constantly. But that was like the main gifts I kind of thought of for the men in your life. So I really hope that you did find this video useful, and there were like some ideas that were useful to you, and you maybe, you know, made some notes in your phone maybe of like, okay, I'm gonna get this from my dad, or this from my brother or my boyfriend or whatever. So yeah, I really hope this video was useful. Obviously there's lots of like sales on the run up to Christmas, so hopefully you can get some good bargains. That's why I wanted to like release these videos quite early. But if you've got any other ideas maybe that I've not mentioned, then pop them in the comment section below, and then obviously give other people ideas as well. But I'm going to stop rambling because I know I've spoken too much. I'm dying for a drink right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, it would mean the world to me if you could give me a big thumbs up. I can't speak, I spoke too much, my words aren't coming out properly. And also subscribe to my channel, and make sure to turn the bell notification on so you don't miss a video. And if you haven't already seen, I did do a gift guide for her as well, so that's already going to be up by the time this one's posted. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling, and I hope to see you in my next one.